Welcome friends. In this video we're going to talk about 7 ideas for becoming creative with your zero money status so that you can invest in your spiritual growth necessary to go to harmonious twin flame union. And the first idea is allow below zero. And that may come as a surprise. Allow below zero, but that's not good, right? We all need to be above zero, isn't it? Well, I already said ZEROconomy. And it's truly possible to take below zero into account with the entirety of possibilities that there are. We know that above zero exists, and it might be preferable, but below zero is also a number. It just has a minus in front of it. And that's no problem. You have to understand that the correct mindset for money is, this is the fact, this is the number. I write it down on my paper and I place the paper down. And I feel good on my own accord. I am not the numbers, I am me. I have it clear now. I confronted myself with the numbers, full of clarity and precision. This is the number. There's a minus in front of it, but it doesn't matter because this is at least the fact. I lay it down. I know what the fact is. I take it into account. I know it full well. I've confronted myself with it. It's okay. It is what it is. And I feel good. My self-esteem is not dependent on that. My self-esteem is dependent on being in contact with myself and with my source. I'm feeling my validation in that. You can also see that this is a rule when you look at entrepreneurs that have millions in the bank, okay? And they have a business that made this millions of in the plus, you know. But they were only able to get there by going through phases that went like this and also have been going below zero. They know that because their first business attempt only went below zero. And that's where they learn what you can't learn from books. And they wised up. And they saw that this entire first business endeavor was a great investment. This whole below zero period was absolutely worth it because now they learned and now they have a new business and now they know new things. And now it worked out in a different way and we have numbers in the plus. Sky high numbers in the plus. But every successful entrepreneur knows that you can't skip those below zero places. You can't skip them. You have to move through them. They're normal. At certain places in your life, at certain times in your money development, this is absolutely normal. It's good to have a plan, it's good to have a vision, it's good to be having the mindset that you also would want to later on be in the plus. Of course. But you can't escape that below zero. It also exists. It's no problem. It's just a fact. Half of the shops and businesses you come and buy every day can't do anything without below zero situations. They can't even exist without below zero situations. Many bookstores are hundreds of thousands in the below zero. And then they got that all there, and then they see that as a fact. This is a fact. Just is a rounded up fact. And now on top of that, we're going to sell books, and then the money starts to come in. Very normal. Below zero is not strange. It may be a season, It may be part of your setup or both. It may be good for learning. Below zero is not strange, it's just a fact. You can use it if you choose that. It can be an investment. And the second idea for your money is prioritize. You want to prioritize, and that means you choose what's important. Is it really important to you at this moment to go horse riding every Saturday? Or can you spend that on your inner work? Is it really important to you at this moment to have all the insurances that you can imagine? Or is that more something for later on when you live together with your twin flame? What do you prioritize? Do you prioritize enormous, copious meals every single day? Or do you prioritize enough meals and some twin flame coaching? What is important to you? Get clear on what is important to uniquely you in this phase of your life. Maybe this is a phase in your life in which it is really fit to prioritize twin flame coaching, going to a spiritual teacher, buying a program that gives you everything that you need to go to harmonious twin flame union. Maybe this is that season for you, and you know when that is so, and you choose that. You're the only one that is about that decision. And when you've prioritized that now, you know that on other times in the future, there will be other priorities. And these priorities will be set in a life together with your true twin flame. How about that? And then you can make some money and reprioritize together. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And then you can prioritize a holiday or prioritize investing in your mission business. What about that? Investing in business coaching when you're together so that your mission can spread. Now that's smart. Now that's prioritizing. Very good. Let's look at number 3. Reallocate your budget. Because maybe you say, but Petra, I only have this budget and it is already spent. See, here is for insurance, there is for groceries, this is a roof over my head, that is the heating, and you know the electricity bill is so high as of late. But that's it. Everything is spent already. So how can you think that I have some money left to pay for coaching to go to harmonious twin flame union? Then I would say reallocate. Look at where you spend your money. See if there is a cheaper electricity company for you out there. See if you can swap certain budget pieces. Maybe you can take the budget that you spend for $10 to $15 at Starbucks every day and you reallocate that to twin flame coaching. It might be $200 per month or something or more. And now you've just freed that up. And yeah, maybe you need to adjust a little bit, buy your own coffee maker. Okay. Take 15 minutes more in the morning at home before you leave to make your own coffee. Buy a mug that has this isolation can thing, that you can make a coffee in the morning, drink it, and have more, and you pour that in the cup and close the cup. It will be insulated and just put it in your bag. Take it with you. Some adjustments, but you just reallocated a big part of your budget. And now something starts to work out for you. So that's an idea that I wanted to give you. And the 4th idea is invest. You can and should invest. every smart person invests, and actually everyone also does. There are bad investments that you can do. You invest in a relationship with someone that is a false twin flame, and it's a narcissist, and they cuss you out, and they put you down, and they one day give you sex, and the next day they deny it to you for the next 7 years. And you're shocked. So that's a bad investment in this relationship, because your return on investment, your ROI, is lower than zero. You feel worse. Your energy is worse. Everyone makes investments. We can make good ones or bad ones. What's a good investment? A good investment is investing in real food so that you nourish your cells. It costs more money. Maybe you make more trips to farther away farms to get your products. And it costs more time to prepare because it's not ready-made and sold in a store. But that investment comes back to you because now you feel fed and nourished and cared for, and your body feels healthy. That's a good investment. It's an investment in money and time and effort, knowledge maybe, books how to make that real food. Need to be bought and read and understood, discussed. But it's a good investment. Your ROI is very high. You have the energy to truly give to people in your family, in your friend circle, and also in your work. Investing, you can do it consciously. And when you choose your investment, it is normal to take time, money, and effort in a certain amount and put it in it all at once. And you do that with a strategy that later on you will be able to get that back. And not only get it back, but a multitude of what you put in it will be coming back to you. A multitude of money, a multitude of time, and a multitude of effort. A multitude of feeling good will be coming back to what you invested. So that's what you can do. That's how you can see your twin flame coaching money and time that you spend on yourself. Do it on a place that you trust so that your ROI will be guaranteed very high. And you will reach harmonious twin flame union because at that place it's guaranteed that you can. That's how you invest. Investing is good. Everyone does it. Now do it consciously and smart. Entrepreneurs do it. They lend money, or do you say borrow? That's always a difficult English question. But you try to organize money that can come to you. You invest it in something that will give you back in the future. And that's an entrepreneurial idea. And the money that will be coming back to you because you invested outstretches to a large degree what you put in it, and then you give the original sum that you organized to come from somewhere to you back to that place. And you keep what is superfluous, what is flowing over. And that's a lot. And that is how entrepreneurships work. And you can also do that for yourself. You can apply that principle to your union progress. And the fifth idea is settle with taxes. You would be wise to start your business and start to exchange with the tax department of your company, the company country where you're living, and exchange with that. That would in many cases be wise. Specifically when you foresee that you would want to share harmonious union in your mission business in the future, alone in your union or together in your union, in your harmonious union. And you would want to start to do that. Then there are a lot of ideas that you would need to research, for sure, how those taxation things work in your country. But I assure you that this is one of the things that you will find. You are allowed to settle with taxes the money that you invest in your education and required knowledge and learning and coaching. So you can allow yourself to be educated on the costs of the taxation department by me. It's a smart move. It's very normal at the same time. Don't think it's weird. It's what everyone does. That's what the taxation people, policies want for you. They want for you to have a good business that is coached and educated, because that is the way you can contribute to society and economy. That's the whole point of how that works. Subtract it from your taxes at the end of the year, and you had it all for nothing. I'm not kidding you. Sort it out. Educate yourself a little bit in this direction. And there you go. 6, have a vision. Yes, you need a vision of where you're going, because then you start to understand that spending your time and money and effort into it is worth it. Have a vision of where you're growing yourself towards. Have a vision of, what are you going to do when you're together with your twin flame? Are you going to start that mission business? Are you going to make that official with your governmental structures? Are you going to take that seriously? What is your vision of that? Who are you going to help, assist, love, teach in that position? What would that mean for you? What would be a good investment to make now? Because you foresee that in the future, that will happen for you. Because it will. I can tell you already. Maybe you didn't know yet, but there you go. That's what will happen. Have a vision. Of course, you can make a plan also for when you have a vision, you can make a plan. Like, plan when you're going to learn to organize a business. Make a plan for when you're going to and how you're going to make the money that you have invested in coaching upfront, because you see that later on it will be flowing back to you. This energy is money. Have a vision. Maybe start with making a mood board, just some random magazines, and start tearing them apart, and beautiful colors, good images, words that you love, and then take a big piece of paper or carton and just put these images on it until you feel that it's right. And now you have a vision of your future, what you're working towards. That can be very motivational. And now you can also draw your conclusions in other departments of life. What that would mean to travel there, to go there. What would it mean for your money investments right now? What would it mean for your time investments right now? For your effort investments right now? That you want to go to that vision on the mood board. Having a vision makes it clear what you are going to spend this money on. and that it's worth it because you already feel it in your heart and you already visualize it before your mind's eye. So whatever you're going to organize for yourself so that this will be possible will be linked to this vision that is as concrete as possible within the knowledge that it's still not here yet, but it's coming. That will help you. It will give you the feeling of safety and being sure. And the seventh idea is leverage. This sort of combined different things that we've already talked about. When you now put in a certain amount of money, maybe coming from a creative place, it was not even yours until today that you have it, and you put in time and you put in effort and you make this mood board for this vision, and you feel good about it because you know that this is going to be a leverage tool. And that means that by having this here, you know that on the other end of the lever, things will start to go up in the future because of that investment right now. Money will go up. When you push down here, there, the money will go up. You see, when you put a certain amount of money here, maybe extra, maybe it came from a creative place, it wasn't yours before today that you got it, and you do that because you know that over there, when this goes down, in the future it goes up. And all that money that you invested here will be paid back by future developments. Leverage. And leverage is valid because you will be making more energy is money in that future than what was the so-called hole or investment at this place. And that's why it's worth it, because there will be more. The future is big, unlimited. And you can get in it what you desire. And you make that chance and the safety of that bigger by knowing that you can press the lever right now. Yeah, so that's all an idea for you to getting out of the zero economy and also making use of that zero economy just the way it is. You don't need to change it, just accept it and make use of these ideas so that you can make more out of it and support yourself. And I also have other ideas about becoming the creator of the new life and mission business with your twin flame. Depending on your creative identity type. For that one, I also have ideas because you are a creator nevertheless, with or without money, in the money topic or outside the money topic. You are a creator. You're going to create that beautiful life with your true twin flame. In family life, in private life, and in business, in mission business. You are the creator, and that means that you have a creative identity typology. And you can find what kind of a creator you are in my system of the magicians. And you can find your creator type in the quiz. And there is a link that brings you to the quiz directly. You can do it in a couple of minutes. It's a lot of fun. And then you will know what your type is. And you can then also, when you're there, click the link or copy paste the link to the next avenue and read even more information about these creator types on my website. Yeah, you can do that all by clicking the link to the creator type quiz underneath this video. And when you then know your creator type, you can watch a mission pick a card reading video that has an option for specifically your creator type in it for how to move forward. And I send you to that video right now in a couple seconds here. I see you there. Love from Petra.
Here, zo dichtbij. Hier, zo dichtbij. Hier, zo dichtbij.